Welcome to AM Whiskey. It's 5:30 in the morning. This is Mark. I'm Mark. That's Aaron. We're here to show you or introduce to you our candidates for Rye of the Year. It's to be noted that there may be additions, right? We are in allocation season and things are still happening, but these are the bottles that we think are in contention for Rye of the Year. With that being said, let's get to the bottles. First, it was released, I don't know if this was last year, end of last year, beginning of this year. It's Overholt. It's the 10-year cask strength, 120 some proof. We got it in 2024. It's bottle or contender number one. Old Overholt out of Jim Beam.
And really, you could put the 11-year that definitely just recently came out in the same category. We don't have the 11-year. We did get the 10-year this year, but really it could be either one of them. We've had the 11-year. It's good, but that's the one we had, so we put it in. Of course, we might get the 11 also.
Never know. Could happen.
All right, next on the list is from one of my favorite distilleries, one of Mark's favorite distilleries. It's the Michter's Toasted Rye. That bottle is fantastic.
Amazing. It is the quintessential bourbon drinker's rye.
Yes.
It ain't cheap,
No.
but it's the bourbon drinker's rye. It's fantastic. All right. Let's keep on this trend, moving onward, moving upward. It's my favorite Jim Beam box. It's the black box. It's Little Book, Chapter 8. It's a rye, a blend of rye with a whole bunch of different aged ryes. Let's see how it stands up at the end of the year, right? Is this really one of the best, most complex ryes?
I think technically it's a burr rye, but it's mostly rye.
I think there's only one bourbon in it.
Yeah, it's one bourbon and a lot of ryes, and that one bourbon I think is the lowest percentage of it. So we're considering it a rye. It is the path not taken, and it's excellent.
Yep.
And here's, since you threw up a box, I might as well throw up a box.
Oh, what? You got to put up a bigger box than mine?
Oh, well,
My box is taller and skinnier.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I'm wider. Anyway, so it's Wild Turkey Master's Keep. I love Wild Turkey. It's the Master's Keep. A lot of people on WhiskeyTube talking some smack about this bottle. I've had it. I think it's pretty darn good. So we're putting it up for contention. We are going to take these bottles. We're going to go through, taste them, and score them and decide if all of them or only a couple of them are going to go into our blind tasting to find out exactly what is the Rye of the Year. But these aren't the only contenders. Mark, what's next?
Let's go back to one of our favorite distilleries. It's the one that starts the M for Mark, sometimes called Michter's. It's Michter's 10-year rye and their 2024 release. I mean, for what is this, proof-wise? 92 proof? I mean, how do you pack that much flavor into 92 proof? I mean, what are you doing to us? I mean, just amazing, right? A really great bottle. We'll see how it stacks up to all the big boys. It's lower proof, but I think flavor-wise it'll do just fine.
Yeah, it's a solid bottle. You can't go wrong with any of the 10 years from Michter's. And as a bit of a wild card, this is a Dark Arts double oaked rye called the Dark Star. Macaulay is a big Grateful Dead fan, so some of these expressions he likes to name after Grateful Dead songs. This is one of those, and let me tell you, this is a delicious pour. Not cheap, not easy to find, but pretty
That's
damn good.
important to note. This category price doesn't come in, right? Nope. This is bangers. This is the best of the best.
Yep.
Price doesn't matter. But the last bottle probably could go in the value category and might just win. It's the staple. It's the standard for really good ryes, for foolproof ryes. We're throwing in a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye, just to see how this is going to rank and shape out with all the other bottles.
Good.
It'll give us a way to really kind of measure it. They are excellent. I expect it to do well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a $60, $70 bottle. The rest of these are $100, $200 bottles.
Yeah.
The
Almost
fact that
$300.
yeah, some of them $300. The fact that this can even be mentioned in it is a testament to how incredible the Jack Daniel's releases have been. So I think it belongs here. I think it is full of flavor, but like I said, could easily go in the value category as well. These are the bottles that we have in contention for our Rye Whiskey of the Year. Let us know in the comments. Is there something that we missed?
What was your favorite rye of the year?
Right.
What did you really like? What are you digging on?
We're still hoping maybe to land a handy, maybe a SAS 18. Who knows?
Never can tell.
You never can tell. Tune in to find out.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave some comments. Until then, keep the whiskey flowing.
Cheers.
Cheers.